All right, so we have arrived at the proposal. So this is what the Palmetto proposal looks like. So this is very, very important because the proposal is more than likely where you're going to be spending, I would say, the majority of your time when meeting with a homeowner. So it's vital for you to understand all aspects of it and have the confidence that you can effectively communicate the offer to the homeowner. I can't overstate this enough because this is going to have a direct impact on your success as a solar sales representative, and it's something that you will need to be able to do effectively to have that effect on the homeowner. So let's dive in here, and we'll take it piece by piece and just dissect it as we go along. So as you see at the first page, this is actually a picture of one of our installations that we did on Goat Island, an island in South Carolina. And you also have all of the homeowner information down here at the bottom, giving the address, phone number, email, and of course the name. And then you also have the solar sales consultant, which will be yourself, giving your information as well. Now moving to the next page, and I'm going to enlarge this a little bit so we can see it here. Now it looks like this is the design that we have currently. And as you can tell, this is the total kilowatt usage that you can expect for the year one production. You also have the system size down here, and then you have the number of panels that we will be putting on this home. Now, even though the design currently is stating shows more than 35 panels, that's because we adjusted it and we're able to bring some of the panels off to get the production offset a little bit lower. Scrolling down a little bit, you also have the 25 years of electricity cost here. So again, this is the do nothing cost. If they do nothing and decide not to purchase solar, this is what they're going to be paying to the utility company over the next 25 years. And then here you have the cost that it is to go solar. Now, this is important because this actually includes not only the payments that you'll be making, the homeowner will be making to go solar, it also includes any other payments that they'll make on the utility company. So let's say it wasn't 100% offset, let's say it was only 80%, and you were still making payments about 20% to the utility. That's also included in this amount, along with all of the interest from the loan over the 25 years. Is all included in this Go Solar amount. So you can tell we're very conservative on our estimates. We want to make sure that we are not over-promising anything to the homeowner, so that it shows very, very well here in this section. And then, of course, you see the total savings. Now, typically, I've seen this number anywhere between 7,000 all the way up to 70,000, 70,000. So it really depends on the market, and it depends on how many panels the homeowner is getting, what type of panels, and the amount of sunlight that they're receiving. So we'll move on to the next page. Here you have your estimated annual solar system offset. So this is basically just showing how much the system will offset, the one that we have built currently. So we're showing 103% offset, not using any power from the utility company. And in fact, what it actually shows you further below is the months and what you can expect to see throughout the year as far as the offset goes. So as January, it does seem like they will be consuming more than they're producing. Even in February, there's a slight tip of consumption over production. But most of the other months, you can start to see the trend upward, especially into the summer, where the solar really takes off and just completely demolishes the consumption. Again, you'd be able to also see this on the Palmetto Home device that we provide, where you can take a look at your production. And if you include the consumption device in the proposal as well, the homeowner would also be able to see that side by side. And then also moving down to the very bottom, you have the 25-year average electricity rate. So this is what the do nothing cost. That's the rate of the current utility. This is the rate of solar, and then you have the two rates blended together to create the blended rate here. Now this is one of the most important pages of the proposal. And I say that because the tax credits, no matter what market you're in, are very, very important to make this financially feasible for the homeowner. So it's important they know exactly what to expect when it comes to this page. So currently what it's showing is the total system cost is $40,000. We're seeing a federal incentive, 30% of about $12,000. We're also seeing a state tax credit. Again, this is South Carolina, so it's 25%. That's at $10,000. No utility incentive, so the ultimate net system cost is about at $18,000. So that's pretty awesome, getting 55% of the system paid for in the state of South Carolina if you have the tax liability. Now moving down a little bit further, it also shows you the amount of the incentives tallied together. This is the total incentive amount that the homeowner will more than likely be receiving. All right, and of course you can also see here you have the 25-year loan term. The financier, of course, we have as Sunlight Financial. And then here is where we really want to hone in with the homeowner and get specific and know that they understand this correctly. So you have a few choices here. Now, notice that the price never changes at the month 1 through 18 costs. It's going to remain the same. What changes here is when you get to month 19, because what happens is the loan will actually re-amortize. And basically what's happening is they take into account, okay, how much money has this homeowner paid to this solar loan through months 1 through 18. Now, if the homeowner decides, okay, I'm going to take my 30% tax credit, I'm also going to take my 25% state tax credit, and I'm going to apply all of that into the loan. What you're going to see is a drop here at month 19 and forward. The bill will only be $150.39, where originally it was $169. Now, let's say the homeowner says, all right, well, I want to only put forward my federal tax credit, but not the state. Well, here you're going to see that the incentive, the price stays exactly the same. So you're not going to see any change there. But let's say the homeowner decides, okay, you know what? I want to keep the money. For whatever reason, they want to go buy jet skis. Maybe they have another high interest loan that they want to get paid off, and it makes more sense for them to use those tax credits toward that loan. Whatever have you, it just depends on the homeowner's financial situation and sort of where they are. But if they were not to put any of the tax credits toward this loan, you would actually see this payment increase up to $241.91. Now that's really important to emphasize to homeowners, because you want them to know what they're going to get into if they decide not to make those payments, which of course is completely fine if that's what they decide, but it's just worth restating and making sure they're fully aware.